Alright, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. Everything looks pretty good, so let's begin. Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams, where we just kind of hang out and talk about whatever comes to mind. Today is episode number 89, entitled The Gilded Stream. What was the original title of this episode? The Gilded Path? Maybe, I cannot remember. Before we get any further into the stream today, let's go over our streaming schedule, which is right here, of course. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab, as per usual. A little bit of announcements today. First and foremost, there will not be a stream tomorrow. I've decided that since tomorrow I'm going to be pretty busy, my schedule's already going to be pretty behind, there will not be a stream tomorrow, so don't expect me to stream tomorrow. Thank you, Brendan, for the subscription as well. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Going to be watching the Batman earlier in the afternoon, and I'm probably not going to be around to stream, and I have several other videos that I need to do. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow. Long story short. Second, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. In today's stream, we're going to be hanging out for a little bit. Then we will be doing a tier list today. That's the plan for today. Yeah. Otherwise, that's going to pretty much do it for my announcements today. I'm glitching. I don't see anything wrong with the audio over on my end. Is anybody else experiencing audio issues? If so, I can totally try to readjust things over here, depending on what you guys are hearing. Thank you, Mary Ann, for the subscription as well. No one else is seeing audio issues? Let me know. Audio's fine for you? Cool. Yeah, so if you're having audio issues, if you're experiencing maybe some glitching, try refreshing the stream over on your end. In terms of the drink today, we also have a pink lemonade, switching things up a little bit here. It's going to be spicing things up. Usually we have a water. Nope, we are doing a pink lemonade today. So yeah, we're going to be doing the tier list here in a few minutes, so why don't we just hang out for a little bit. How are you guys doing? Feels like it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys, but I just talked to you guys yesterday. But how are you guys doing? What's been going on in your lives, in your worlds and such? Got the Ninja Training Center while watching. Nice. That's probably a set that I'm not going to end up grabbing. I was kind of looking at it when I was at Walmart the other night. They had it there, and I was contemplating getting it, but at the end of the day, I decided not to. I don't know. I don't think the Ninja Dojo Temple needs, like, that add-on. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good addition to it, but I don't think it's necessary. But, you know, I've heard kind of mixed things about it, too. But hopefully you think it's a pretty good set. Which tier list did I choose? You're going to have to wait and see. Just a few more minutes and we'll jump over to the tier list. I picked one that I think would be really fun to do. So, iCarly Season 2 is coming soon. I saw they put up a trailer or something for that today. I have not seen Season 1 yet, so probably won't be checking out Season 2. Oh, hey Momo, how's it going? My cat Momo's here. She just jumped up on my shoulder. How you doing, little Pikachu? You want to hang out? You can hang out as long as you don't bonk your head on the microphone. Yeah, you can hang out with us, right? You guys don't mind if my cat Momo hangs out with us for a little bit, do ya? No, they don't mind, of course not. Why is Mark Wahlberg obsessed with tripods? It's a good question. I never understood that myself. You know, everyone's got their own obsessions. Everybody's got their own thing that they're just obsessed with. And for Mark Wahlberg, for good old Marky Mark, just so happens to be tripods. Okay, Momo. You're gonna have to get down. She knocked over Soundwave. How dare she? No, she's just bored. She's just bored. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's obsessed with tripods. Hey, where the tripods at? Hey, it's me, Mark Wahlberg. Hey. there's my really poor Mark Wahlberg impression for you. Cat's always welcome. Nice. The Netflix Marvel shows are coming to Disney Plus with parental locks. I saw that. Makes me think that maybe Disney Plus is open to introducing more adult-oriented content. I know in some areas of the world, Disney Plus has things like Deadpool and Logan and stuff like that. We should get that on US Disney Plus. We don't have that over here. It very much is the Disney Channel. The worst we can get is every once in a while in a PG-13 movie on Disney Plus, there might be the dreaded F-bomb. And oh no, we cannot say the F-bomb on Disney. Big no-no. It's really funny in some of the X-Men movies because it's just so random in there. For those that don't know, in PG-13 movies, usually they get one opportunity to say the dreaded F word. Come on, Momo, what are you doing? What you doing? And X-Men, they really take advantage of that. Another series that takes advantage of that is Transformers. You don't really see the Marvel movies doing that kind of stuff. Momo hates Soundwave. She's probably just jealous because Soundwave's just been on the desk for like days now. I did find the, for Transformers fans out there, I found the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave at my local Target the other day. Pretty cool figure. I like it a lot. It's been sitting on my desk for a while. Been using it as a desk toy to like fidget with as I wait for my videos to render. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Got that the same night I got some of the new Ninjago spinners, which I did order Jay's as well. So once Jay's comes in the mail, should be tomorrow, I can finally do a video talking about those spinners and whatnot. Been looking for that figure. I was really lucky to find it. My Target actually had a couple of them, so I grabbed one. Should have grabbed more than one. Could have probably sold them off, but then I would be contributing to the scalping problem. Did I find the Ravage it can fit inside? No, they didn't really have any other Studio Series figures there aside from the Soundwave. They had 86 Hot Rod, which I already have, so there was no point in buying it again. But they did not have Ravage. When I find him, I will buy him so I can put him inside Soundwave's chest, all safe and snug as Ravage should be. I kind of wish we saw Laserbeak instead of Ravage, though. To be honest, Laserbeak is my favorite Soundwave minion. Did you hear about Greg getting let off from the company? Greg Farshty? Yeah, got from what I saw earlier today, he got laid off by Lego. He's been at that company for over 20 years. That was kind of heartbreaking to see. I'm not super big in the Bionicle community. I'm not super invested in that, but I did hear that Greg Farshty has worked on some Ninjago stuff as well in the past, so that was kind of upsetting to see, I guess you could say. How did Momo defeat Soundwave? I thought he was superior. In Soundwave's own mind, he's superior. But at the end of the day, Momo was able to get the best of him. Where's Waffle? Oh, Waffle's on my bed. She looks terrified. What's wrong, Waffle? She's scared of Momo. They fight a lot. Well, they don't fight a lot. They're just kind of territorial sometimes. And right now, Momo's just kind of roaming around the room. So Waffle's just kind of freaked out. It's okay, Waffle. You're not going to die. You're fine. I'm going to play Legends Arceus because twice while watching your stream I found a shiny. You know, stream brings shiny luck apparently. Get that shiny. I found 2 shinies in Arceus thus far. I found a shiny Graveler randomly on the Volcano Island. And the other day I mentioned I found a shiny Eevee in one of those mass outbreak things. So, yeah, Waffle is Meowthra. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty much it. Why don't we go ahead and switch things over to the tier list. Let's go ahead and check out the tier list here. Let me just get this all set up for you guys. Now, the tier list today was made by a very special viewer, Toasted Sandwich. Big shout out to you for making today's tier list. And if anybody else wants to make me tier lists to do on the stream, feel free to do so. Send it to me on Twitter, Instagram, probably not Discord. Probably not going to see you on Discord. I don't use Discord all that much. But if you want to see me do something on stream, like a tier list or whatever, if you guys have like a quiz or a game or something that you want to see me do, send it my way on Twitter or Instagram.com. Links in the description for those. But yeah, we have a tier list today. The tier list that I chose was this one, the vehicle tier list. As you can see, we have all of the Ninja vehicles here. I think there's all of them, or at least most of them. At least it's most of them. We also have a quick $2 donation from Little Cloud Animation. Thank you very much. If the Ninja were Transformers, what cars would they be? Cole would probably be like a big muscle car, something like that. Lloyd might be a mechanical dragon. I'd say Lloyd would take on like the animalistic beast mode, I guess, Transformer form, I guess you could say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I reckon that's what would happen, right? Kai and Jay would probably be sports cars. Zane might be like a snowmobile or something. That could be kind of cool. Thank you very much, Little Cloud Animation, for the $2 donation, though. I appreciate it. Pizza time indeed. Not really sure if, there it is.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Couldn't really see the actual, wait, where is it? There it is. Why don't I just drag it back over there? There we go. Thank you, Little Cloud Animation, for the $2 donation. Always appreciated. So yeah, this is what we got for vehicles. Thank you once again, Toasted Sandwich, for putting this together. What would Nia turn into? Maybe like a submarine or a boat or something. That could be kind of cool. Like something water themed, I guess you could say. I reckon that would work out. I forgot about Nia. Totally forgot that Nia existed there for a second. But yeah, we have the regular S through F tier right here, the S through F scale, and we have a whole bunch of ninja vehicles to get through. And as such, we might be going through these pretty quickly. I don't want to spend the entire stream talking about this kind of stuff, so I started a little bit early. We just have a lot to get through. Some of these I recognize, most of these I recognize, some of them I do not, so I might need you guys' help with a couple of these. So yeah, let's begin by taking a look at the original, or not the original, sorry, the movie Destiny's Bounty. And right off the bat, S tier, not A tier, S tier. Love this thing. Easily my favorite Destiny's Bounty ever. That's the reason why I never got the Legacy Bounty, is because that one existed. There was no reason to get the Legacy Bounty. I really enjoyed the Ninjago movie bounty quite a bit. S tier for me. And if you guys want to do this along with me, feel free to do so. Not sure how well that would work out, though, because like I said, we're probably going to be moving through these pretty quickly. So if you guys just want to drop a letter or something, that could be fun. Momo found something out in the hallway. She's playing with that. Sometimes Momo just gets bored. Yeah, I really like how detailed the bounty is. That is true. Very detailed. Very well done. All right, let's see what we got here. What is this? Why can't I figure this out? Is this the land? No, this surely isn't the land bounty. What is this? Chat, help me out. What vehicle is this right here? I cannot, I don't recognize that. The battle wagon? Oh, okay, from season 9, the resistance vehicle, yeah? Okay, that could work out. The battle wagon, I'm not super big on, to be honest. Honestly, I'm going to say C tier. It was an okay vehicle from what I can recall. The Ninja used it during Season 9, I think. The Resistance used it. It was okay. Just not really memorable, hence why I forgot about it. So, C tier for me, I guess you could say. The Battle Wagon, not my favorite thing ever. Kai's Blade Cycle. Oh, wait, you guys are rating the Battle Wagon. B, B, D, D, C. That's fair. Wish we got a set of that. Yeah, I feel like if maybe we got a set for the Battle Wagon, maybe it would have been a little bit more memorable to a lot more people, including myself. But they decided to release the Oni Titan instead. Maybe they should have released the Oni Titan and the Battle Wagon as one set. That would be cool, right? Let's move on to Kai's Blade Cycle, the OG. I like it a lot. I'm going to say it's not my favorite Kai vehicle. I think Kai's had better vehicles. I'll say B tier for the Blade Cycle. Tell you what, B tier for Blade Cycle. I liked it a lot. The original set I had when I was younger. Probably could find it if I dug through my spare parts bin enough. I could probably dig that out. I liked it a lot. In the show, it looked a little bit more sleek, though. The set kind of made it look a little bit too chunky, a little bit too, I guess, obnoxious looking. In the show, that's the design I prefer. I'm going to say B tier for the Blade Cycle. What are you guys saying about that? AAB. ABAB. BBBA. It's quickly turning into a rap video. SSSS. Good stuff. Good stuff, folks. What do we have here? The Hydro Mechs, or I forget what they call them in the actual series. It's like APS suit or something. I like these things a lot. Not my favorite type of mech, though. I'm going to say B tier for these things as well. Again, I like other mechs more, personally. The Hydro mechs, or the Scuba mechs, the APS mechs, or whatever you guys want to call them, B tier for me. I thought they were a pretty cool design. The set is also quite nice. Not as good as I would have liked it to have been, though. But, it is what it is. B tier for me. What are you guys saying? AAB. AABBB. There you go. BBBB. Don't really like them. C. Oh, that's fair. That's fair enough. FYI, for later, the Destiny's Bounty is counted as one vehicle here. Okay, I gotcha. So, this is the only bounty, is what you're saying. There's not going to be, all the different incarnations of the bounty. I gotcha. I understand. I think I do. If I'm right, let me know. Let's move on, though, to the Cole's Earth Cycle? Rock Cycle? The Boulder Cycle? What was the name of this thing? I can't recall the name. Made entirely out of deep stone, this thing was actually pretty cool during Season 5. Kind of had a short lifespan, though, to be honest. And for that, I kind of want to put it in the C tier, but I'll put it above the Battle Wagon. The meme with this thing, the Cole motorcycle, I like it a lot. I had the set when it came out for possession, but it's not my favorite Cole vehicle. He's had better motorcycles, in my opinion. I don't know. Yeah, C tier. I think that's a good place to put it. The Ghost Cycle, the Deep Stone bike. I gotcha. What do they call it in terms of the set, though? They had a name for it. The Boulder Cycle? The Boulder... I don't know. Something. Soft Rock, A tier. D tier, I don't think it's that bad. I just think it had too short of a lifespan in the show, so that's why I'm putting it in C tier. Can't really rank it fairly among the other vehicles here. C tier, in my opinion. What else do we got? Speaking of coal vehicles, we have this thing, the Tread Assault. I like it a lot. A tier. It's basically Cole's Batmobile. In terms of like the Tread Assault, the set wasn't very good from what I can remember. The pieces just kept on falling off of it. I remember that thing being very flimsy when whenever I would play with it as a young child. But the actual vehicle in the show was pretty cool. I liked the Tread Assault a lot. I liked the bit where it tumbled down the mountain during that one episode of Ninjago. I believe it was towards the ending of season 1. I liked it a lot. A tier for me. I like the Scythe of Quakes a lot, and I think the vehicle that it produces is just as good. Kind of wish we saw a legacy version of it though, but I think the Earth Driller needed it more, so I'm okay with this not having a legacy version. So yeah, if they could make a legacy version of the Tread Assault, they totally should, but I think they sacrificed that in favor of making a legacy Earth Driller, which I think was a much better decision. The Destiny's Bounty. So this is the only bounty on the list. Yeah, there's only one version of the bounty, and it's right here. And with that being said, S tier for the Destiny's Bounty. It's been a mobile base. It's been a home for the Ninja. It's basically the most iconic Ninjago vehicle of all time, I would argue. The Destiny's Bounty is the staple of the Ninjago vehicles in my opinion, and I feel like the version in the show, no matter what version it is, whether it's the original, the Destiny's Bounty 2.0, or even this new Legacy style version, I think all of the versions of the Bounty are awesome and they all deserve S tier. Fantastic vehicle. What does Gilded mean and why is this a Gilded stream? Hey Google, define Gilded.
Here's the definition of Gilded.
Gilded.
Covered thinly with gold leaf or gold paint.
So this is a golden stream, essentially. Painted with gold. Apparently not very good paint, because I don't think the stream is gold. But, you know, gilded nonetheless, I suppose you could say. Why must it get destroyed every season? Exactly. It builds tension, destroying the ninja's home. The first time it got destroyed by the Devourer, I was like, oh my god. Look at it. Look at that. The bounty just blew up, and then obviously it gets blown up, shot down, taken apart. You know, the bounty can't really catch a break. The Ninja DBX, on the other hand, I like this thing a lot too. Recently just added it to my own collection in terms of sets. I'm going to say A tier for the DBX. Not that great of a ninja base compared to the bounty, but it's a really cool, you know, off-road, low to the ground ninja base. I like it a lot. I wish we would have seen it more in the show being used as a mobile base or like a mobile command center. Nia and Dareth basically made a home out of it during season 4, but you know, I wish we would have seen it more in other seasons. I'm going to say A tier though for the DBX, the Destiny's Bounty Express kind of meme. Bounty has more PTSD than Lloyd at this point. Yeah, it's about right. The Bounty, I think, has a worse life than Lloyd. Place your predictions in the chat. When's the Bounty going to get destroyed next? Probably sometime next season. It's like tradition at this point. Yeah, Chen kind of used it as a mobile base, too. That is true. Hunting down those pesky elemental masters. Whoa. That hit of pink lemonade hit really hard. I don't know why. It's one of those, like, flavor packets that you put in the water bottle. And for some reason, that one was just like full of flavor. A little too much flavor, if you ask me. Oh boy. All right, let's move on to what is this? What is that? I can't tell what that image is supposed to be. Let me zoom and enhance. We are zooming and enhancing. What is that supposed to be? Is that the Destiny's Shadow? Yeah, it is the Destiny's Shadow. Okay. That's what I thought. Thank you, Toasted Sandwich, for clarifying that for me. Yeah, the Destiny's Shadow. Not as great as the Destiny's Bounty. It's in its shadow, literally. C tier for me. The Destiny's Shadow was a cool vehicle in the show. The set really didn't, capture my attention very much when it came out. Never ended up getting that set. But the Destiny's Shadow, in terms of like a vehicle, it was all right. You know, we saw it during season 7 for a little bit. Wasn't the worst thing ever. Also didn't really hold that much, it didn't really hold that much of a special place in my heart. As some other vehicles might on this list. So C tier for me. C tier for the Destiny's Shadow. Think it looked awesome. A tier. Kowalski analysis. Yeah, exactly. We need to figure out what vehicle that is. It's the Destiny's Shadow. I personally don't really have a lot of nostalgic feelings towards the Destiny's Shadow. It's all right. only one. This is the only flying vehicle in the show for Lloyd. Is it actually? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, made for Lloyd's birthday. Got it early. Lucky guy. The Titanium Ninja Tumbler. Let's do that really quick. I like the thing a lot, actually. I'm going to say B tier for the Titanium Ninja Tumbler. I like how it's almost like Zane's version of the Batmobile. It's like a small little pod with wheels. It's awesome, in my opinion. The set looked cool. Never ended up getting the set, though, because the minifigure of Zane that it came with was not very good, from what I can recall. It was not the complete version of the Day of the Departed Zane, which really turned me away from the set, to be honest. But in terms of the show, I mean, it was awesome in the show. I'm going to say B tier for the Titanium Ninja Tumbler. A grown man talking about Ninjago. I mean, that's what we do here, and YouTube pays me to do it, so deb. No, I'm just memeing. We all have fun here. I'm going to take a sip of my pink lemonade. Here we go. I'm 22, boys and girls. You're never too old to talk about the Legos. Want that set so bad. A tier. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't think I'd put it in A tier, though. I'd say B tier for me. I like that spot for it. D. We still need to fill up the D and the F tier. We'll get there at some point here. Moving on to the here we go. Controversial opinion incoming. Ultra Stealth Raider. How about that? Do you guys like that? Probably not, bro. I don't think a lot of you guys would like it. I don't like the Ultra Stealth Raider. I never did, and nothing about it has really grown on me. I think the Ultrasonic Raider, the new one from Legacy, is much better than the Ultra Stealth Raider. I'm going to say F tier for that thing, honestly. Not super great. Yeah, cancel me, please. Is the other Ultrasonic Raider? Yeah, I see it right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, the Ultra Stealth Raider I just never liked. Could not tell you why. I'm going to put that in F tier. Might be a spicy, controversial opinion. See, there you go. That's my Ninjago hot take. The Ultra Stealth Raider is not that good, in my opinion. Yeah, you guys can disagree all you want. That's no big deal. Ultra Stealth Raider C tier, very average. Something's off about it. Zero nostalgia, not horrible. Yeah, it just seems like a sad attempt at remaking the Ultrasonic Raider, which already wasn't that great to begin with, might I add. The Ultrasonic Raider, I have some problems with too. The Ultra Stealth Raider, I don't know, just never really liked it very much. I'm gonna say F tier. Thank you, Jojo, for this subscription. Can we readjust how big that is? Doesn't it seem a little big to you guys? There, how about that? We'll put it in the corner like that. That's good. Let's see. What do you guys have to say about it? C tier, A tier, A tier. Yeah, from what I've seen, a lot of people enjoy the Ultra Stealth Raider. What season is it from? It was first introduced in Day of the Departed, also showed up in Hands of Time. I think those are the only two Ninjago stories where it appeared in. Might have also been in the Dark Island trilogy, that series of books. I think it originated from there, probably built by Monkey Wrench. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's move on, though, to the Earth Driller. Good stuff. I'm going to say S tier for the Earth Driller. One of my favorite Cole vehicles, the Earth Driller, is fantastic. I adore the Legacy remake. Never got it, though, but I wish I did. That was another really big missed opportunity for me as a Ninjago collector. Missing the the Earth Driller. The Earth Driller. Wish I would have gotten that set. I'm going to say S tier, though. It was a really cool vehicle when it was used in Season 2. Unfortunately, the set really didn't, encapsulate the feel of the vehicle in the show. Stream Luck works. Got a shiny Mr. Mime. Did you actually? That's crazy. Yeah, there you go, Pokemon fans. Watch my stream while playing Pokemon. You're guaranteed to find shinies, of course. I'm going to say S tier for the Earth Driller. Congratulations, though, on your shiny Mr. Mime. That's pretty sick. Earth Driller S tier, if not one of my favorite Ninjago vehicle sets. Dude, I want these sets so badly for Legacy, but I'm still looking for it for a reasonable price. I wish I would have got it when it came out. I don't know why I passed on it. Also came with the Giant Stone Warrior. That's right, that is true. Really, really wish I would have got that set. What are we doing? We are ranking Ninjago vehicles. That's what we're doing. Cole's Season 3 mech, also used in Season 5 and whatnot. This thing is alright. I'll say B tier for it. I like how it can attach to the back of the Thunder Raider. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. I also like how it looks on its own. It's not the worst ninja mech I've ever seen, personally. So I'm gonna say B tier for that one, honestly. It's not that bad of a mech. Probably not my favorite mech for Cole. The Ninjago movie Cole mech is a lot better, in my opinion. Where is that? I just saw it on here. It's somewhere. We'll get to it eventually. I'm kind of blind. There it is, right there. That mech's better, but this one's not too bad. B tier. I liked how it worked in the show. I liked when Cole hacked it during Season 3. I thought it was awesome. What are you guys saying for it? A, B, D tier. Okay. C tier. Pretty mixed selection here so far. Yeah, I can see why people wouldn't like it. It's pretty small. It's kind of plain looking in some degree, I guess you could say. I like it a lot though. I'm gonna say B tier. All right, moving on to the Jay's Electro Mech. This thing I really like. I'm gonna say A tier for this thing. Jay's Electro Mech, yes please. The Legacy remake is terrible. Don't buy it unless you want to smash it with a hammer. I'm going to say A tier though. However, if you get the Legacy set, you do get Spider on a Rock, which is the most iconic Ninjago vehicle. Or Ninjago vehicle. The most iconic Ninjago character of all time. I imagine you could probably ride on Spider on a Rock if you asked it nicely. I'm going to say A tier. The set itself, the original set, wasn't very great. I ended up modifying that a lot. But in the show, looked fantastic. I'm going to say A tier in my opinion. A almost S. Yeah, it's pretty close to S tier. B tier could have been better. Yeah, in terms of the set, most definitely. The back of the set is ugly. The original set is really, horribly designed from the back. I will say that. The Rock is a vehicle. Might as well be. In SpongeBob, didn't they ride like a rock like a vehicle that one time? We still have a lot to get through here, and about a half hour left, so why don't we start flying through these here. Jay's Digi-Dragon, Cyber Dragon, I'm going to say D tier. I'm not a big fan of that dragon, to be honest. Kind of bland looking, very forgettable. Not super big into that Jay dragon, not gonna lie. Jay's had better vehicles out there in my opinion. The Kai mech though, again, we're just kind of flying through these now here. Feel free to just spam letters in the chat depending on what we're looking at. The Ninjago movie Kai mech, S tier. Love that mech. Very big, very spectacular. A good mech for Kai. A nice, really tall mech for Kai. The set is also really good too. Only complaint about the set is that it does not have knees. But it is what it is. I'm gonna say S tier for the Kai movie mech. For the Kai show mech, I'm also gonna say S tier. Two different degrees of Kai mech. One of them's very cute. One of them's really massive. I think they're both S tier in my opinion. I love the original Kai mech set. No reason for Legacy to make a remake of this thing. It's already pretty perfect. S tier for both of these guys. I like Kai mechs. Kai has some really cool mechs out there, I will say. Out of all the ninja, Kai probably has the best mechs. Knees are spicy. Knees are spicy. Mechs need knees. Mechs need knees, in my opinion. There we go. I got it. That's why I love the Legacy Titan mech so much. A little too small, but other than that, it's great. Yeah, I can see that being a common complaint for this guy. I like how small it is, though. It's very small, it's very stubby, it's very cute. I like it a lot. Like the two doggos meme. Yeah, like the one super buff doggo and then the one... I get what you're saying. That's awesome. Why do I love Kai's movie mech? It's big, it's powerful, it's awesome looking. I love the colors. I love how it's designed. It's very much like a classic mech. It's very classic in that way. Yeah, S tier for both these guys. The Noodle truck... Is this a Noodle truck? What is this? Oh, no, this is Skylar's truck, right? Skylar's Resistance truck. I don't know, probably D tier. Not really anything super memorable about it, except that Skylar drove it, which, Skylar's queen. Saving it from going in the F tier, that's for sure. I don't know, this truck just... There's not much I can say about it. D tier, in my opinion. The garbage truck, yeah, I don't remember it very well. D tier. Let's move on though to these weird little ninja gliders. All right, ninja gliders. Pretty cool looking stuff here. We saw them use these gliders for a little bit during the pilot. I'm gonna say C tier. Kind of memorable because they were in the pilots, but also not very relevant in terms of nowadays. It's kind of like a reference to the older Ninjago, or not the older Ninjago, the older Ninja series from the 90s. They used gliders a lot. A tier, I want them. I want them too. They look pretty cool. Wouldn't mind flying around in a couple of those things. Oh, the golden mech. That gets S tier for me. The golden mech is probably one of the most legendary vehicles in my opinion out of all of Ninjago. Belonged to the first Spinjitzu master, was used in the fight with the Overlord. Looks awesome in the show. The original golden mech in the set looks fantastic as well. The original golden mech looks amazing. The Legacy remake, not so much. I believe this type of mech should be a little bit more old school, not as modernized as the Legacy remake tried to make it. I'm going to say S tier for the original, that's for sure. I still have the original golden mech from that Temple of Light set. It's still amazing in my opinion. It doesn't get that much screen time. That is true, but it did pack a punch. When it was on screen, it made a statement, so S tier. Head bothers me, B tier. I don't know, man. I like the head. It kind of looks like Master Wu's little cap. I like that a lot. Controversial opinion. Not a fan of the golden mech. Kind of average, C tier. I can see that being the case. Yeah, no big deal. I personally think it's one of the most memorable mechs, or one of the most memorable vehicles of early Ninjago. So I'll say S tier, but I understand. I get you. What is this thing? This boat right here? Is that Jay's dad's boat from season 6? Is that what that is? Feel free to let me know. In the meantime, we're going to do Lloyd's Golden Cycle, which is going to get an A tier. Love that vehicle. Love the build in the set. Loved it in the show. Looked fantastic everywhere. I liked it a lot. I'm going to say A tier for that small little Lloyd motorcycle. It made a statement when it was on screen. That's another one of those vehicles that's not on screen for very much, but it made a statement when it was on screen. I'm going to say A tier for that thing. Okay, that is Cliff Gordon's boat. Okay, D tier. Didn't really, not really memorable to me personally. Cliff Gordon's yacht. Yeah, I'm going to say D tier. Not very memorable in my own humble opinion, to be honest. Ugh. Has to take a sip of my pink lemonade. D tier because it belonged to Cliff Gordon. That is true. For that reason alone, D tier. Crash in a storm. Yeah, really flimsy. Lloyd's Green Ninja Mech Dragon gets an S as well. I love that vehicle. As soon as I saw the dragon in the trailer, I knew they were going to make a set out of it. I didn't care how much it costed. I wanted that set. Unfortunately, the set itself is kind of small compared to the actual model in the movie, but still fantastic nonetheless. I'm going to say S tier for Lloyd's Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Really cool vehicle, really cool set. I like how they made it a mech as well. It's not an actual dragon, it's a mechanical dragon. I think that works out quite a bit. Dragon. Yes, S tier. I like it a lot. I still have this set to this day on my shelf. Fantastic. Not my cup of tea. A tier. I gotcha. I understand. I also like the elements of blue in the dragon as well. You don't see blue very often on Lloyd vehicles and whatnot, so yeah, it's pretty cool. The Hydro Bounty. I'm going to say B tier for the Hydro Bounty. The Hydro Bounty is cool and all, but I think the other bounty is better. The actual Destiny's bounty. The Hydro Bounty was cool though, like an underwater submarine for the ninja. That's a really cool idea. I'm not super big on the color scheme being primarily white. Maybe they could have made it look more like the actual bounty. I would have liked that a little bit more. B tier, in my opinion. Might be a little bit lower than some of you guys, but still, I'm going to say B tier. And we still have about 20 minutes, so we need to fly through these. Let's do some... Why don't we do like this whole first row? Or why don't we do these 2 rows right here in rapid succession? We're just going to do like a rapid fire ranking of these vehicles, and then we will slow things down a little bit for these final couple of rows. How about that? Does that sound good to you guys? Because we're almost we're kind of pressed for time here, so let me know if you guys like that idea. Should we just kind of rapid fire through a couple of rows of these? That could be fun. You guys just lay back and just listen to my reactions. Not a long stream. I don't have time for a long stream. Otherwise I would. Otherwise I would let you guys or let the stream run for a little bit longer. But I don't have the time. So let's run through these quick. Ice Tank. B tier. Like the shaping, never got the set, but still cool nonetheless. Jungle Chopper Bikes. C tier. I like how there's a lot of them, but unfortunately Lloyd has had better motorcycles, i.e. this thing. What is this? The whatchamacallit? I can't remember the name of this thing, blanking on it. I'm gonna say B tier for it though. It's kind of cool. Is the original on here? What is it called? The Jungle something? Surely? Yeah. Why can't I remember? I'm gonna say B tier. Doesn't matter. This weird Zane little the Jungle Raider. Thank you, Jungle Raider. Yes, it was on the tip of my tongue. This thing, D tier. Not really super memorable in my opinion. Kai's weird motorcycle from Skybound gets a D tier as well. Not as good as the Blade Cycle. Kind of boring looking, to be honest. This weird Katana 4x4 thing also gets C tier. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think the wheels are cool, but otherwise the rest of the vehicles kind of boring in my opinion. Never got that set as well. Is this the Keeper's boat? The Keeper's catamaran? I'll say D tier for that thing too. Not the biggest fan of the catamarans, to be honest. The catamarans are not really my favorite in real life either. Not a big fan of that design. The Land Bounty, another controversial opinion incoming. Land Bounty gets an F. Not super big on the Land Bounty, you guys know that. I always thought the design was really stupid. They could have done something like the Hydro Bounty, made it a little bit more sleeker. Instead, this looks like a unholy hybrid between the DBX and the regular Bounty. Not a big fan of the Land Bounty for me personally, or to me, it kind of sucks. Never got the set either. Yeah, F tier. Jay's motorcycle, the lightning cycle, the lightning bike, maybe C tier in my opinion. What was it called in the set form? I can't remember these vehicle names, man. Why do I think it's Rolling Thunder? Surely that's not it. The Thunder bike, lightning bike. Yeah, let's just go with that. Lightning bike. I'm gonna say C tier for that thing. Not super memorable. Also not really unmemorable either. I remember that one scene where he goes super fast, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jay's lightning jet from the movie, I'm gonna say B tier. I don't like all the antennas that stick out of the side of it, to be honest. That kind of throws me off a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. B tier in my opinion. Never really got that set. Love the catamarans. I can see why people like them. They just never really appealed to me personally. The lightning jet was okay. Cancel culture squad. We need Twitter. Hey Ninjago Twitter, look at this. Look what I put in F tier. There's not much you can do about it, boys. No, you're all right. You're all right. Let's get coffee sometime. Lloyd's little glider, or some of the gliders that they used during season 4. C tier. I mean, they're memorable. We got some in the sets, of course, for the Ninja. I don't know. I can't really place it any higher than C, though, to be honest. Yeah, I like the scene where Kai and Skylar ride on it, though. That's pretty cool, right? Go cry about it on Twitter, plus L plus a ratio, plus unfollow, plus you fell off, plus whatever kids on Twitter say. Yeah, C tier for these glider things. The Ninja's Moon Racer thing, that's what I'm going to call it. Stolen from the Ninja obviously. The Ninja Commit Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to say C tier for that thing as well. It was pretty cool when we saw it on that comet. It was kind of fun for a little bit. The Ninja didn't really do much, though, but it looks like a cool vehicle. Want to ride it? Yeah, me too. Like it a lot. Yeah, plus cope. Cope harder. Good lord. Cope plus ratio plus L plus your mom. The mech that Cole used during season 13 is actually kind of cool. I'm going to say A tier for that thing. The Firestone mech, as the set calls it. In the show, it's more like the Earth mech. I like that a lot more. I think the design is quite nice. I liked how Cole needed to tap into the element to use it. Really cool stuff. I'm going to say A tier for that thing. Unfortunately, the set, in my opinion, didn't really do it for me when it came out. Never ended up getting it because I didn't really like the look of it. If it looked more like this, I probably would have got it. What is this? Is this the J Velocity Racer? Not big on the Velocity Racers, to be honest. I'm going to say D tier for J's. I'm also going to say D tier for Lloyd's as well. I'm not super big on the Velocity Racers, to be honest. The sets never really looked good, in my opinion. Never ended up getting those. Didn't really care for them in the show very much, so you know, D tier in my opinion for both of those things. Season 13 mech is A tier for the show, D tier for the set. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I like it in the show, not so much the actual set itself. The Kai mech jet is all right. I like how it can convert. I'm going to put it in C tier. C for convert. I like it a lot. It's all right. Never got the set though, but it was okay. As I take a sip of it. Yeah, we're doing rapid fire ranking vehicles because we have about 15 minutes left. If I had more time, I'd give you guys more time. I never got any of the Prime Empire Racer sets, you guys. I just kind of passed on those things, to be honest. The Ultrasonic Raider, the original, not super great, but I will say very nostalgic, so B tier. I think the design is cool in the show. The set, I don't think any of the Ultrasonic Raider sets have ever, captured what it was in the show. I don't think any of those sets have captured that spirit. I do like, though, how all of the ninja kind of sit in it like, in a line. That's kind of cool. I've always really liked that. Why am I drinking lemonade, Nia? Yeah, Nia's lemonade flavored today, boys. Take that information how you will. The Shuricopter for season 11. We also saw it show up in a couple of other seasons as well. I like the Shuricopter. I'll say B tier. It's a pretty solid Zane vehicle. Zane gets a helicopter. Kind of has a super original, or an unoriginal name, rather. I'm not really a huge fan of the name, the Shuricopter, but I'd say B tier. I like how it's kind of shaped like a shuriken. If you squint hard enough, you can kind of see it. I'll say B tier for the Shuricopter. Ultrasonic Raiders an A tier. Really like the set. The original set, in my opinion, it's alright. It's alright. I had it when I was younger. I remember that one falling apart a lot too. Whenever I would handle the thing would just flop apart. Kai Fighter. S tier. Love the Kai Fighter. One of my favorite Kai vehicles. Dude, Kai has some super cool vehicles, to be honest. Some of them don't hit as hard as some others, like these two, for instance, but the Kai Fighter is fantastic. S tier for me. The Legacy set is so good. I love it so much. The original is also really good, too. I regret selling my original Kai Fighter. Wish I still had it. Wish I could have both of them. But the Kai Fighter is fantastic, in my opinion. I'm going to say S tier for that thing. Why is Zane piloting Shuri from Black Panther? Good question. The Shuri copter. Oh, good lord. Kai Fighter Galactic Kai Empire. Sounds pretty sick. Kai could make a Galactic Kai Empire for sure. What's next? The Ninja Copter. Pretty cool vehicle as well. We kind of need a legacy version, though. The original doesn't really hold up that well, in my opinion. I'll say B tier for this, though. Both of the Zane helicopters can go in B tier. The Ninja Copter was okay. It was kind of like a futuristic helicopter of sorts. It was alright. I'll say B tier for that thing. The set was kind of cool, but I kind of wish we got a legacy version, as I said. Ugh. Good lord. Throat's hurting, boys. It's about that time. It's another reason why I can't really do super long streams, because my throat starts to hurt at about the 45-minute mark. What do we have next? The Jaywalker 1. Not big on. I'll say D tier for the Jaywalker 1. I never really liked the actual set, never really liked the vehicle. That's why I kind of want Legacy to make a remake of it. I'm hoping they can do it better in terms of a design. But Jay's had better vehicles he's had better vehicles. The Jaywalker 1 isn't all that great in my opinion. I'll say D tier. The Ninja Nightcrawler, that's what this is. Yeah, Ninja Nightcrawler. I'll say A tier. Pretty solid Lloyd car. Kind of reminds me of like a Lloyd Batmobile. It's pretty cool looking. I'll say A tier for that thing. Jaywalker is a Jaywalker. Of course he is, obviously. Yeah, what did I just rank? The Ninja Nightcrawler? A tier. A tier in my opinion. What is this? Is this that weird mechanical dragon that they piloted during Hunted? It was pretty fun, but I'll say D tier. It was fun for a while. I liked the montage which showed them building the dragon, but D tier for me. It's not that great of a vehicle when you compare it to the other things. Can't really put it above D tier because that means I would have to put it above all these other vehicles that are actually, vehicles. It is in the same tier though as the Cyber Dragon, so that's pretty fun. Kai's Catamaran, a little bit better than the Keeper's Catamaran. I'll say C tier though, just because I'm still not a huge fan of the Catamaran design. Never been a big fan of those types of boats. I'll say C tier though, because it has some nice colors. It has like the red and the orange. It's got some interesting colors, I will say. Firstborn go-kart thing. Yeah, whatever this was, some weird attempt at making a firstborn dragon. You gotta love their effort though, for sure. I'm gonna say Catamaran C tier. Kai Catamaran S tier. Catamarans are awesome. Yeah, I can see why they would appeal to people. I understand. To me personally though, yeah, like I said, not really a huge fan of those types of boats. This boat for Kai though, is a lot better in my opinion. In fact, I'm gonna say A tier for that thing. What's it called though? It's the Katana V11? Yeah, the Katana V11, because this is the Katana 4x4. 4x4 V11. Good stuff. I like that boat for Kai. Came out in the Season 8 wave. Awesome choice to give Kai a boat. Really cool stuff there. Liked it a lot. Kind of like a little Kai speedboat. Good stuff. Like that a lot, too. These gliders from the... what's this episode called? The Absolute Worst? D tier. Clearly they don't hold up very well in this weird fantasy. The gliders though, they kind of look like the dragon flyers from season 9, which I guess is kind of cool. With that being said though, those spinners kind of suck too, so D tier in my opinion. We have a 199 from Jose. The Peter Copter is way better than the Shuricopter. That is true. I can attest to that. That is 100% true, Jose. Thank you very much for the 199 donation. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's bump the gliders down to F tier. Let's give the boys some company down in the F tier. That's a good spot for them. This weird vehicle in the Ninjago movie that they made, I'll say C tier. I liked the montage of them building it. The final product leaves a little bit to be desired, but at the end of the day, it's still an alright vehicle, you know? It's like a little helicopter thing. Looks kind of cute. Looks pretty adorable. I'll say C tier for it. What is this thing right here?
Pizza time.
Pizza time. And once again, thank you, Jose, for the 199 donation. Always appreciated. What is this thing? You guys might need to help me out with that one. This weird motorcycle thing right here. In the meantime, let's rank Nia's motorcycle. F tier. Hate it. Hate it a lot. Not a huge fan of it. Oh, it's Nia's bike from the Absolute Worst? Okay, I'll probably put that in D tier. It looks kind of sleek, but I don't remember it very well. This thing though, this Nia motorcycle, hate it. F tier. Awful design. Just straight up awful. I don't like it at all. What helicopter is this? Is this like the news helicopter? Is that what I'm seeing? Do I remember that correctly? Let me know in the chat. Kind of blanking on that one. In the meantime, let's do this Lloyd car, or it's Nia's car, right? But still, S tier. I love this car. It was very memorable during Rebooted. I loved it in terms of a set. I like this little car. It's cute. Probably my favorite random ninja vehicle ever. I think it's awesome. You can sit 2 figures there. It's amazing. Good stuff. I like it a lot. Yes, it is the news helicopter. Okay, cool. D tier for the news helicopter. Not really sure what else to say about the news helicopter. It's the news helicopter. Nothing special about it. It's just a helicopter. With that being said, though, it is better than it is better than some of these. That's for sure, in my humble opinion. Let's see. Cole's mech gets an S from the movie. Like it a lot. One of my favorite Ninjago movie mechs. In fact, most of the movie vehicles are pretty good, but I'm going to say C tier, or not C tier, sorry, S tier. S tier for Cole's movie mech. I love how it's on one wheel as well. Very unique. Good stuff there. Cole's Boulder bike, or whatever, the motorcycle from season 11. A lot better than the other Cole motorcycle. I'll say B tier for that thing. Almost got that set, never did. Never ended up getting it personally. But it is a cool design. I just wish it had a little bit more black instead of like gray and gold and orange. Could have been a little bit more Cole themed, but I'll still say B tier because it was a pretty sweet bike nonetheless. So we still have a few more to get through here. I'm going to take a sip of my water really quick, or my pink lemonade, whatever I have. Let the chat kind of catch up. Dirt bike is S tier. So excited when it came out. I see why people like it. Me personally, though, like I said, never ended up getting the set. If I got the set, might have been a little bit higher on my list, but I kind of passed on it. What do we have next here? We have the Rock Rotor. Pretty cool Cole vehicle. I'll put it in B tier next to the other Cole dirt bike thing. It's okay. Again, just another Cole vehicle. Kind of looks like a lesser Tread Assault in my opinion, but still good enough. I'll say B tier for this thing. Let's see. Rock Rotor looks so cool. B. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. B tier for the Rock Rotor. The Boulder Blaster. A Cole vehicle that flies. I'll say A tier for that thing. The Legacy remake is also spectacular. Was kind of worried about getting it, but I ended up getting it and ended up loving it. So I'll say A tier. The Boulder Blaster in the show was also really memorable when it busted through the walls of the caves and killed Klaus's pet snake. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Oh yeah, the Rotojet. That's what they got to. Speed it up. We got 7 minutes. We'll be fine. We have enough. We got enough time here to get through all of these. The original Samurai mech is also pretty cool, but I'll say B tier because Pixel's mech is better in my opinion. So B for good, but not as good as Pixel's. That doesn't make any sense, but just roll with it. Just roll with it. This is what we do here. Samurai X mech, B tier. Classic, sure. Clunky, yes. Not as good as Pixel's. You betcha. Most definitely. Zane's Snowmobile, classic ninja vehicle right here, but still not that great. I'll say B tier for that thing too. It's okay, you know, I like the design overall. It's very simple, very straightforward, but I think the Shurikens of Ice could have evolved into a little bit more. You know, they could have transitioned into a different type of vehicle. Not really sure why they chose a snowmobile, but at the end of the day, it's still all right. B tier, in my opinion. Snowmobile BB. My thoughts exactly. B, A, B, C. Jay's Stormfighter gets an S tier. I love this thing. I regret not buying the Legacy remake of this thing as well. Had the original when I was younger. Loved the original when I was younger, because when I was younger, Jay was my favorite ninja, and I absolutely loved the Stormfighter. S tier, in my opinion. The Legacy remake is much better, and I wish I would have got it, but oh well. The Ninja Subspeeder is also pretty cool. It's grown on me a lot. I'm going to say A tier for this thing as well, honestly. The Ninja Subspeeder is an awesome design. Looks like a Formula 1 car. I have the set over there on the shelf right now. I can see it from here. Looks fantastic, in my opinion. I love the Ninja Subspeeder. I'm going to say A tier for that thing. Might be one of my favorite J vehicles in recent memory. Love everything? No, I don't. Look at all the stuff down here in D and F, especially these things. Blasphemy, I say. These little ninja torpedo pods. I I don't know. They're kind of cool. I'll put them in C tier. They're cool to an extent. They all have the same build though. Especially if you buy many Seabound sets, you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of those just lying around. And they're cool for a while until you get a whole bunch of them. I'll say C tier. They're okay. Not my favorite thing ever, but still okay nonetheless. I guess it's whatever. It's whatever. They are cute. I will say, yeah, they are cute. That is accurate. They are kind of cute, but I'll still say C tier. Pixels Mech. A tier. I love Pixels Mech. Pixels Mech is so cool. So much better than Nia's in my opinion. Just a big beefy mech. I was so disappointed when I found out that the Samurai X mech that we're getting this summer is actually Nia's, not Pixels. Because look at that thing. It's awesome. It's just, oh, good stuff. I'm a big fan of mechs and this thing is fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff all around, Pixel. Pixel designs good vehicles, I will say. What is this? Is this the Thunder Raider? This might be the Thunder Raider. I'm just gonna assume it's the Thunder Raider. Might be the one from Prime Empire, to be honest. Thunder Raider's cool. I'll say A tier. When it's combined with Cole's mech, I think that makes for a better vehicle overall. The Thunder Raider, though, I think is a fantastic set. I love the set. In terms of the vehicles, though, or in terms of the vehicle in the show, it leaves a little bit to be desired, if I'm being honest. The set, though, both of them, fantastic. Fantastic. Pixel Mech A tier. The color is great and so much less clunky. I agree. This thing is sleek. The colors are awesome. Dude, Pixel knows how to make a good mech. I will say. Props to her. Lloyd's Titan Mech. Speaking of Pixel made mechs, also good stuff. A tier for the Titan Mech, or Lloyd's Titan Mech rather. The set though bothered me because no knees. Probably should have got it though. I mean, if this thing doesn't have knees and I call this S, maybe this should have been given a little bit more of a break, but still I'll say A tier for this thing. Love the wings, love the head design. The colors kind of throw me off a little bit. I kind of wish that maybe the colors were a little bit less bland, maybe a little bit more brighter, but that's just my opinion at the end of the day. I'll say A tier for Lloyd's Titan Mech. Yes, it doesn't have knees, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, it does have knees. This thing. S tier for Zane's Titan Mech, especially the Legacy remake. Good lord. Even in the show, it looked pretty good. Good stuff in the show, good stuff in the Legacy remake. The original wasn't too bad either. Just didn't really have knees. You know, it's whatever. It's at the end of the day, it do be what it do be. I'll say S tier for Zane's Titan Mech. A few more to get through here, folks. We have a few minutes left. This thing, what is it called? Scott's car. F. I don't like it. That was one of the biggest problems for me with Prime Empire, at least in terms of the sets. I did not like the Ninja Tuner car. That's what it's called, the Ninja Tuner car. Didn't like it. F tier. I think it's ugly. I don't like the stickers. I don't like the colors. Kind of a mess in my opinion. Kind of a mess of a vehicle. I'm gonna say F tier. I'm gonna be honest. The Samurai VXL gets an A tier as well. I like that vehicle. Very sleek. Pixel's first vehicle as Samurai X, unless you count her hijacking Nia's mech. But pretty good nonetheless. I'll say A tier for that thing. Pretty sleek looking car. Nia's water mech, the Water Strider. S tier. S tier. Love Nia's Water Strider. Good stuff. It's like an aquatic mech. It can float on water. It can go under the water. It does everything it needs to do. S tier. Good stuff there. Like I said, the Ninjaga movie vehicles are fantastic. Yeah, I never cared for the Ninja Tuner car. I can see why people would like it, but it never just appealed to me. I always thought it was just super ugly and kind of obnoxious to look at. So, yeah, F tier in my humble opinion. This little cart that the ninja used to drag Master Wu around also gets an S tier, just for nostalgia's sake and because it's so... it's really funny, this scene. It's hilarious, seeing the ninja kind of drag Master Wu around. Good stuff. S tier. Again, it's funny, it's nostalgic. I want to make that as a set. I want to have that on display. S tier. That's probably one of my favorite Ninjaga vehicles of all time right there. The Proto Bounty. The boat that kind of looks like the Bounty, but it's also not the Bounty. B tier. Looked really sweet. Kind of looked like the inspiration for the Destiny's Bounty. Wasn't really the Destiny's Bounty, though. B tier for the original, or not the original, but the Proto Bounty. The pre-Bounty, if you will. B tier. Kai's X1 Charger. It's alright. B tier for this thing, too. I think the Legacy remake does a much better job at designing the vehicle, giving it more of a sleek look. The original was kind of clunky, but I'll say B tier for the X1 Charger, to be honest. Zane's jet from the Absolute Worst gets a D. It's just a jet. Nothing too special about it. But Zane's motorcycle from season 8 gets a B. I like that a lot. The Snake Jaguar cycle, all right, I can get down with that. And I think that'll just about do it for the tier list. Pretty long tier list, pretty cutting it pretty quick there, but I think we did it. I think we did it, kind of cutting it a little close there towards the end of the stream, but I think we got it. For my S tier, I like that. Looks good. A tier also looks pretty good. B tier, yeah. Vehicles that are okay, but have some issues. C tier, average vehicles that I don't really care about too much. D tier, vehicles that I don't really like. And F tier, vehicles that I hate. 1 minute over. I'll take 1 minute over. That's not too bad. I'll take that. What do you guys think of this tier list? And once again, big thank you to Toasted Sandwich for making this tier list for all of us today to do. It was a lot of fun. Kind of long, but still fun. I liked this. I liked having all the vehicles here on display at once. Good stuff. Liked it a lot. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, I think we're just about ready to call it quits for today. You guys want to see core pictures for a little bit? We can do core pictures for the last couple of seconds here that we have. We could probably answer like a few questions before we conclude today's stream. Like a few really quick rapid fire questions, you know. I'm going to take a sip of my water really quick though. Or my whatchamacallit, my pink lemonade. Oh. I bump ultrasonic radar up a lot higher and it's good. I don't know, man. It appealed to me a lot when I was younger, not so much these days. Are we able to make tier lists for you? Yes, you are. If you want to make a tier list for me, feel free to cook one up. Send it over to me on Twitter or Instagram. Probably not Discord. Probably won't see you on Discord. But Twitter or Instagram, yeah, for sure. If you want to make a tier list for me to do on these streams, feel free to send me one. Anything you guys want, as long as it's appropriate and probably not super long. So keep that in mind as well. Try to make it short, sweet, and to the point. But yeah, feel free to send your tier lists my way. Can you make a tier list on your phone? I think you can. I think TierMaker works on your phone, from what I can recall. I think it works on mobile devices. Room tour soon. We might be able to do one soon. Maybe I'll just give you guys a tour of my collection and leave out some of the more, doxing stuff that I have in my room. Got a lot of things in this room with my real name and address on it, you know. Probably will need to put those away for the time being. But I probably could make a room tour work eventually. Just got to get things straightened up a little bit first here. The tier list is F tier. Maybe that's what we should do for a tier list. Ranking all of my previous tier lists. That could be fun. Ranking all the tier lists. So I don't think Ninjago's ending. No, Ninjago's going to go on for probably a long time. We still have Ninjago stuff confirmed for 2023. So that's good. Otherwise, I think we're just going to be seeing some type of conclusion this year. What exactly that means, who's to say? Put that stuff away. Most of it's like awards and stuff from like school and stuff, so I could try my best to find a spot for it. Some of it's also on my wall, like nailed to my wall, so I might need to switch that up a little bit. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just put sticky notes over all the personal information stuff. How do you make the tier list? You can go on tiermaker.com. That's the place you need to go to find tier lists and make your own. You can make your own on there. You can send me the link and we'll call it good from there. Again, that's tiermaker.com for those of you guys that are wondering how you make tier lists. With that being said, you guys, I think that'll just about do it for the stream here today. Apologies, the stream kind of took up, or the tier list took up a long majority of the stream, but that's okay. Every once in a while, it's nice to do something different. Every once in a while. Oh, good lord. Excuse me. My voice. Oh, excuse me, heavens. Let's go over our schedule one more time before we wrap things up today, you guys. That'll pretty much do it for me here today. That's all we have time for. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. Once again, guys, big reminder, no stream tomorrow. I said that earlier in the stream. We're not doing a stream tomorrow. Probably going to be busy watching The Batman, so don't tell anyone, but I'm not going to be streaming because I'm going to be watching The Batman. But we'll stream on Friday. So the next time I see you guys will be on Friday for Ninjago Trivia. So be here on Friday if you want to partake in that. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in to today's stream. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. And I hope to see you on Friday for Ninjago Trivia. Again, not going to be here tomorrow on Thursday because I'm going to be watching The Batman. I'll let you guys know how it is on Friday. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for being a fantastic audience. You guys have been awesome as always. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on Friday. So yeah, until then, you guys have a fantastic couple of days. I'll see you then, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.